This is take two. I think I'm live now. Somehow I lost feed before, so hopefully it will play nice this time, stay live, and cooperate. All right. So, Lynn Nelson, who's Humblebee Craft Studio, and I are doing a 5-day Earth Challenge. We're going green. We're recycling, reusing, upcycling thrift store finds. We'll be live each day on our own Facebook page, so individually, but watch us both because we have very different projects, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. Today's project, I have 2 of these little glass bottles, and I just loved their shape when I saw them at the Goodwill. Super cute. So I was fighting my glue gun, so I thought I'd do that in private. So on one of the bottles I put some twine just around the center, and I'm going to chalk a little piece of paper and make a tag and put it around the top. And then on this one I'm going to attempt to chalk on the glass with a circle. So curved surface, curved design might give me a little bit of trouble, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see what happens. If I don't like it, the good thing about glass is I can clean it off. As long as I haven't sealed it, I can just wipe it off and start again. So if that happens, we'll just play it by ear. The stencil design I'm going to use is Vintage Labels and Crowns. That's really hard to see, but there's a bunch of different designs and some really cool crowns. I'm going to use this circle, and I think I'm going to use this crown on the little label that I'm going to make. So the other thing to remember on glass is to fuzz really, really well. So I'm going to fuzz a little bit, and then we will get started. So if you hop on live, I hope you say hello. If not, I hope you say hello anyway, and that let me know that you're catching the replay. I will, when I'm done, I will put Lynn's page in the comments so that you can easily go find her. I believe she's going to be live at 4 p.m. this afternoon on her page, and then I'll likely post a schedule for my lives. I wasn't sure what today was going to bring, but it seems like a good break point at my regular full-time job responsibilities, so I thought I'd hop on a little bit and have some fun with you guys crafting on a Friday afternoon. All right, I think that's fuzzed enough. I'm going to tilt you down, and that way you can see what I'm doing. So I think that's good. Let me know if you have questions. I am going to try to monitor comments as I go along. I'm going to start with the circle because I think that's going to be the harder thing to do. So, like I said, a curved surface is hard anyway, and then a circle that's going to try to go around the curves is going to be difficult, but we will do our best. I'm going to start there and see. No. Here, why don't I do this so that it's not rolling around on me? Sometimes I have good ideas. All right. I'm trying to just get the little, there's like little points. Maybe up here is the place to start. Trying to get that kind of centered. That looks okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to press down and try to not have bubbles in the silkscreen portions. And I may have to play around as I'm going around the circle, laying things flat. You can see it's not the easiest thing to work with. We will do our best. I'm just trying to get as many bubbles out as I can before I start. And like I said, I may just kind of lift and press as I start going around with the paste. And I'm going to use a light hand. I'm going to use black velvet. And I wonder if I should have grabbed a smaller squeegee. That's all right. So I'm just going to use a little bit of paste, and just like I always do, starting out getting paste all over my fingers. Never, ever fails, whether it's paint or paste or something. So I'm going to start at the top, I think, and try and get this laying as flat as I can. I'm just going to start here. And work my way around. I don't want the words, I just want the circle. So if I do screw up, I will do some cleaning with water and scraping, and we will hope for the best. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have bubbles in the silk screen, and there we go, getting more chalk paste on my finger. And I don't know, since I'm tilting it towards me to make sure that things are not bubbled, it might be hard for you to see what I'm doing, but I'm going to go slow. And I'm just trying to pull it tight as I'm going. So hopefully you can see that. I'm getting lots of messages, so hopefully this live is okay. If not, we will make up for it in the next few days. I've been having trouble lately, and I'm not sure why, because it was fine for a while, but I have a new computer as well, so maybe once I kind of switch myself over to that, it'll be better. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let me know if you have questions. I am using black velvet chalk paste and vintage labels and crowns stencil. If you are interested in those, I will put a link in the comments as well, so you can grab that. I love this stencil. I think it's so versatile. You can use it for so many different things. I've used it for hats so far, and now this little project. I think it would be adorable as labels on other kinds of jars and things. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I may rethink this and do it again, but we'll just keep going. Like I said, the nice thing is that I can, since it's not sealed yet, I can wipe it off and I can rethink my design. Sometimes things are better in my head than actually how they turn out, but that's okay. Part of creativity is trying things, I think, and if it's not perfect, you can always try again. And I think I'm probably going to get some bubbles here, some bleeding, and again I've got black paste all over me. Yeah, I've got bleeding. I don't like how this came out at all. But there it is. So that's the idea of it. I'm just going to keep moving, and we'll come back. We'll do something else with that one. I'm not quite sure what. Okay, but I can do my little crown, and we can do the other bottle, and then I'll have to do this again, and I will post what I come up with. All right, again, when you're chalking on paper, just like when on glass, fuzz, 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 because it sticks really well. And maybe paper on this towel isn't the best idea either, but we shall see what happens. Yeah, I need flatter. Sorry guys, kind of a hot mess today. We shall see if the next 4 days turn out better as we kind of go along. I think I've got everything covered. Let's hope. Let's peel. Yeah, that looks pretty darn cool. All right, I like that. I don't like the bottle. But that's okay. So I'm gonna cut this out. I kind of like the edges and kind of the brown. I may have to see if I have some wax and just touch up the edges that I'm cutting. That's unfortunate. So kind of like that little burned look, but that's okay. Oh boy. I think I need new scissors. That's terrible. I don't know if I got wax or chalk there, or quite possibly. All right, I have a hole punch. And let's see. Maybe we'll just punch where that spot is, because am I on the right side? Yeah, there's a small one and a large one. I can see where I'm poking a hole. Wow. Okay, nothing's really working for me today. There we go. Just do that. I am struggling. So this, trying not to stick my finger on the chalked part because I don't think it's entirely dry yet. This is going on the bottle that had the twine already glued and wrapped around it. So let me just put this guy through. I may just tie. Yep. Do I want to wrap it first and then tie it? Maybe I'll do that. Let me cut just a little bit and see. Did I like the other side better? Of course I did. No. Alright. Is that the side? No, I like this side better, so I want you on the front. And then I'm just going to wrap this around a little bit. Hopefully this video is okay and we're not having performance issues, because I'm getting lots of messages that I am. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it actually worked okay, because we're almost done. I could just tie this. Easier said than done. Struggling. Hey, Pam. Okay, good. I'm glad it's good. I'm getting all these messages on this end, but I was kind of hoping for the best. All right, I'm not going to mess with that anymore, but here's what I was thinking. So it's got a little tag with a crown, and then I'm going to give it some dried flowers. So I have two of these little bottles. I'll just catch you up. Two of these little bottles. I tried chalking a design on one, and I don't like it at all. So I'm going to rethink that. I'm going to wash it off and try again. But this one was supposed to look just like this. And I have dried flowers everywhere now, but what do you think? And then here's the other one. I don't like it. It's hard to see too, so I don't know. I'm going to rethink that one. But it'll probably have twine around the neck and then the dried flowers in it as well. So there we go. Two little thrift store bottles. Look super cute on a shelf, in the kitchen, on a mantle, wherever you'd like to put them. So I hope you liked today's thrift project. And like I said, we will be live Lynn and I will be live on our individual Facebook pages once a day, starting today through Tuesday for Earth Day and our Go Green Challenge. And stay tuned. I will post a schedule as well, and then I don't know if Lynn has a schedule ready, but every day I'll kind of let you know what she's doing. But today she'll be live on her page at 4 p.m. Central Time, and I will post her link. Thanks, PM. I thought it was cute. This one turned out cute, the other one not so much. So back to the drawing board. Have a wonderful Friday, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the normal time, 10:08 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll do our second project. Have a good one. Bye.